When I think about a turntable, instantly I think of the LP12.
My name's Ivor. I'm from Glasgow. I make a turntable. Would you like to listen to it? That was my line, my sales pitch.
The LP12 embodies so much of what Linn is. It is that product that Ivor started with.
It is a thing of beauty and desirability. It is the benchmark in the world of audiophile turntables, and it has been for half a century.
The fact it's a product that still exists in a form that's recognisable from 50 years ago, but the performance of it is just moving on and on and up and up.
The iconic product that made this company, got it to where it is, mostly this expanded into speakers and streamers and stuff like that, but it all comes back to the original LP12.
I just grew up with music. My mum used to sing all the time. She sang from morning till night. My father had a very good hi-fi system. When I got married, the first thing I did was I bought a hi-fi. I think it was £575 or something. That was a fortune. It was the price of a small car. And I'd saved up for years, and to blow it on a hi-fi seemed madness. My wife said, "What are you doing? We don't have a table or chairs to sit at." I said, "We don't need that, darling. All we need is music." But this hi-fi was a disappointment to me. And although I thought I was buying the very best, it turned out that it was nowhere as good as my dad's old hi-fi.
The perceived view in his day when he started Linn was that the speakers are the only thing that matter. Back then, obviously, the source was a turntable, and many retailers just said, it doesn't do anything, it just spins round and round.
I realised that when my system was playing, there was a feedback loop, and that this sound from the loudspeaker was being picked up through the air by the turntable. And I took my turntable and I put it outside my door with a wire underneath, and I shut the door, and what happened was it sounded better. One thing led to another. I decided to build a turntable that wouldn't do that.
This is quite a special LP12. This particular deck belongs to Linn's founder, Ivor Tiefenbrun. So this is his own personal deck that I'm upgrading today to current specification. It's not every day that you get to tune Enzo Ferrari's car. It's as special as LP12s come. There's nothing hugely tricky about an LP12. It's a logical, mechanical device. There's nothing on it that doesn't need to be there for just beautiful music reproduction, so it's a lean device. It's just one of those things that they're built by hand, and actually spending a little bit more time and being patient with it pays dividends for the owner, because you can make this logical 50-year-old mechanical device absolutely sing.
I just did it because I thought I'd make myself a better turntable and get a hi-fi system that was at least as good as my dad's was.
When my dad introduced the Sondic LP12, the industry was fixated on loudspeakers. But what the LP12 showed was that when you extract more information out the groove of a record, it can improve the sound of any system. Now that seems kind of obvious now, that if you have a better input, that you're going to get a better output. But people thought he was mad.
Remember, I was a young guy. I was 25 or 26 years of age, and I was walking into all these shops and dealing with mature representatives of big global companies. A lot of people thought I was a con man. I used to say to them, "Where does the sound come? What affects the sound?" "The loudspeaker." I said, "Well, the loudspeaker's the end of a chain, you know?" But people didn't really understand it.
There's still people today who think that the speaker is the most important part of the system. Now, of course, speakers are very important, but you have to get the maximum information at the source.
It was original because I demonstrated what I did. I believed in selling by demonstration. I believed that hearing was believing, and I wanted people to know why they sold the product that I made. And I wanted people to know why they chose the product they bought.
Linn has remained committed to the source through all these 50 years and will continue to remain committed to the source.
It's never really stood still. It's evolved in time with technology, and as technology's improved and machining capabilities improved here at Linn, the LP12 has improved and got better as well. So I guess I don't ever see that really changing.
We're all working towards shared goals. We introduce new products with a great frequency that kind of drives everyone forward. We explore and innovate on new technologies that keeps our R&D department pulling the whole company into the future all the time. It's relentless and we love it.
Linn's never been about making the money. It's been about the love of the job, about the pioneering. It's about pride in what you're doing. It's a belief that what you're doing actually makes the world a slightly better place.